Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines 2. Okay, so let's, now we've got this precinct going on over here. We can improve it a little bit with some paths and make it a nice big city park. And I like the idea of having the edge of the buildings, the edge of the city kind of in this area. And it can spill over a little bit on that side, and it'll have some stuff over here again. But this is going to be a nice, like colonial style park kind of thing that we've got over here. But, I wanted to think about maybe a little additional pathway. Yeah, we could do something like this. So if we were to, do something like this, it could provide us with access, and it covers this area off quite nicely, actually. Yeah, that looks pretty reasonable as into an access point there, and it makes just this area just look so much kind of more appropriate. We don't need cars to be parking over here, so yet again we will be doing some stuff to remove cars from this area. Well, at least in this immediate vicinity here, might do something like that over there also. Just and then there can be some parking over here, but just in this immediate vicinity here, it doesn't make a lot of sense to have cars parked there. But that gives us access straight away over here. Now, is there anything else we could be putting in here? The one thing that got the big hospital on this side. Is this low? Oh, that's an office. Got the big hospital. I'm kind of wondering about the big fire station. Let's unlock it. I don't think we've unlocked it yet, so let's go and unlock the big fire station. It's only like 2, and I'm pretty sure we need to be building it. That's the fire station over there at the moment. I might move that one out to another area. Actually, over here is really a good spot for it. So let's just get the main fire station. Ooh, that actually works. That actually works. So let's get the main fire station in there. That's not bad. And in terms of, ooh, look, it's got all kinds of stuff. Helipad over there. That's just an additional building that can come on. What is it? Disaster response unit, training facilities. Ooh, over the top of it. And what is this? A garage extension over there. So we can expand it a fair bit. Now, we'll leave it as is for the time being, but we will keep in mind that we can add a disaster response unit to the back here. And this guy will die in there. What does this actually do? On-site training facilities and firefighters stay in tip-top shape, and thus extinguish fire more efficiently. It doesn't seem. Specialized rescue service workers search for survivors in collapsed buildings, and more fire engines basically, and then room for a helicopter. Firefighting helicopters operating from here improve the response time of other firefighting units and can extinguish forest fires from the air. Gives us 1 fire helicopter. I think I'm going to go with that straight away. So we're going to straight away have the helicopter unit in there. We are going to provide another kind of laneway access somewhere over here in like a straight line. Can we do everything and make sure that yeah, that's what I'm wanting. So we'll do that. So there's a little bit of additional room in that plot there. And then on the other side of this, we could potentially run something like a little bit of row housing, or yeah, it's still pretty significantly the yeah, we need to do something over here. I'm going to redo this intersection. I'm going to redo it now. Yeah, let's redo that intersection. But what we want to do is we want to fill in the rest of this as well. So what I'm thinking for this, if anything, yeah, we need to relook at what we're doing with a variety of different things that we're struggling with here. Too many cars all everywhere. Yeah, we can certainly do a little bit of an interchange in here, so that it's an easy through movement. Yeah. Okay. What I'm going to do, what I'm going to do is let's quickly fix this. So I'm going to trim that back. We're going to get rid of all the stuff we spent working on. Yeah, up to there and up to there. So let's do that. Now, what is it that we're going to look at here? We have funky intersections, right, that we can kind of look at straight away. And to be honest, something like that, though I won't use this one, that's a stack. Do we have a single point urban? Yeah, here we go, single point. Wow, that's pretty substantial. Anyway, we're gonna do something a lot simpler than that. So if I were to say we're gonna run, you know what? We're gonna do something unique in here with it. We're gonna run the through movement over on this side, and then yeah, we're gonna turn these guys. In order to make that turn, yeah, it will be a little bit more significant to make that happen. The stock standard kind of stuff is if we were to, well, I think the first thing we need to do is let's dip this one down a little bit. Just a tad. So if we go here and we say, let's, that's a little bit too much. So let's go something like that now that we've got a level there. Okay, so something like this. Okay. Let's make this a little smaller. We'll go in there and yeah, there we go. So now what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to get a road in there down at the bottom. We don't need something too significant for this though. And we want it to be pretty straight. So basically something like this. And then we're slowly coming back up here. And similarly we'll do it on that side. So now got a little bit of a dip in that area. What we can do on the other side of it is we can actually bring this guy to come over the top. And this is a slightly, anyway, it's the same thing. We just need the, can we, so basically we need to, this actually goes up nicely. So let's do that. We'll take it over the top there, and then we'll turn it. Now can we, let's leave that one there, and if we were to instead say, well, let's, hang on. Are we not straightened up here? If we do this, bit of a kink in there that we can have a look at. Ooh, that is weird. There's a lot of weirdness. There's a lot of weirdness going on in here, and this might be really challenging, actually. Let's try that again. So let's do this. If we were to kind of smooth this out a little, like so, or we can do this one, and that we do something like that. Yeah, that's going to look okay. And then what we do is we smooth out the edges there. Yeah, so that should be a much nicer looking row. So let's try that. I'm trying to get this to be a reasonable road. Let's make sure we straighten that up nicely into there. So looking at that, it should be pretty smooth on that side. What we'll do is we will dump. Well, we'll dump that. Because we've got these guys in here, we can't actually now do this. But what we might do is we'll just try and... we'll just leave the bottom point there. So let's just say we go there. Okay, so something like that gives us down there. Fairly reasonably so, I would imagine. And now let's smoothen... No, smooth. And we'll straight line that guy up there. So now that should be, yeah, that's looking pretty reasonable. Is this on the upward trajectory already? It is. So let's do that. Let's see about actually building. If we do that, right? What does that look like? I'm actually perplexed by it, right? If we get rid of it again, and we just say, instead of doing that, we just try and line it up with this road here. It does go straight down into the intersection, unfortunately. But what we could do is we could try something whereby we actually this one. We could do something like that. And then we can say, click there and bring it up on this side also. Okay, something like this. And then we could run a little bit of a road connection in there. And then we could do something like this, which actually works reasonably well, like so. And we can do a similar thing on this side. Whereby we're keeping that one up there as well. And then what we can do is we can, well, let's get the road in first, I think. A little bit too kinked there for my liking. So let's try that. If we were to yeah, it's very much an issue, isn't it? Definitely going to want to do a bit of a kinked piece of road there. Oh, man, that looks horrendous. Let's get all of that out of the way. Actually, if we do that and we trim that back, that should give us a reasonable piece of road. What's going on? Something's not working. Come on. Sometimes this is a bit funny. Well, I think we'll just do that. And if we tie it in like so, I think that actually works quite well. And then this side might be a bit more challenging. Is there something that we can... I just do this. If I even remove that and we just try and... I think that actually works pretty nicely over there. I think, though, I think it's still a bit of a challenge. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Now I've got that bridge out of the way, and now I think what we can do is we can actually just implement. We'll have to get rid of this guy, and what we'll do is we'll implement our own little single point interchange over here. I think that's going to be the most effective way of dealing with it. So that one is effectively going to be through movements, but it's also going to be an interchange there. So we will need to actually let's get snapping back on, and so we'll do this, and then we'll... Okay, so let's... If we do that, we should be able to... Just want to make... Okay, hang on. We may need to bring that back a little bit more. Bring it out as much as we can. Something like this, and then bring it in. Okay, that I think that could work. Similarly, we'll have to do something like this over here. And we'll do Come on. Oh, invalid shape. Why? Can we... Come on. Why is that an... Oh, because there's something there that I need to demolish. Let's demolish that and try that again. There we go. And we do need one more. Right, off from this side. And tie that in over there. Okay, so... There is our single point urban interchange underneath the bridge here. I do like it. If we had move it, we can tighten this up a little bit, but I don't mind it all too much. So let's quickly, in the last few minutes here, well, we still have a little bit of time. Let's quickly clean it up in terms of what it needs to be doing. So basically you can, what you can't do here is you can't make your appropriate turns here. So let's quickly make sure we've got... we just need to make sure we've got that in place there. And similarly, we need to... Yeah, this is getting... Okay, so in order for us to really make this work as a single intersection, we need to straighten it up a little bit. It's be almost more like a diamond, to be honest, because this is going to be really messy if we wanted to do that. So let's... Why can't we get rid of that? What's going on here? That cannot be demolished? There we go. Yeah, so let's straighten it up a little bit. Let's redo that. Hopefully. So what we'll do is we will we'll do this, right? We'll run straight through there. And we'll run straight through here, and that effectively becomes a diamond instead. So we'll just do that. We'll run through there. We'll fix that up now. Yeah, I think that's going to be more appropriate. Okay, similarly, we'll do a very similar thing here. And we will clean up this one on this side also. There we go. So that's going to be a much simpler diamond interchange here. And that'll give us all the movements we need. What we will, however, do is we will quickly fix things up so we do not allow the through movement there, and we will not allow the through movement on this side. Yeah, but we will allow those movements. That's fine, and everybody else can make the turns. I think that's okay. And on that side, yeah, it may be a little easier on us if we just fixed some of the stuff here. I wished we had a bit of a smaller one, but realistically, that's what we're going to need there, and that is what we are going to need on this side also. So let's do that, and now let's clean it up. Let's clean it up now, and then everything should be working. So that's only going to go into one direction, so we can easily go and clean all of this out and remove that one and take that turn away, and even kind of one of these and that. It's not going to be in there. That's okay. I might actually just remove that one also, and we'll remove that one, so it's only kind of through there and through there. Similarly, we're removing all of this and all of that, and all of this stuff and all of that stuff, right? So that will work on the other side, and we need to remove that one. Perfect. And what we'll do is we'll tighten some of these things up a little bit. We don't want any parkers on this. Okay, something like that. We don't want that turn. We don't want an intersection here. Sorry, we don't want an intersection there. We definitely don't want that one there. We could do that one. That's okay. That's fine. On the other side, we don't want that. We don't want the intersection. We don't want this. That's okay. So there we go. So I think that'll be fine. That should work. Oh, we need to remove this intersection here, and we need to take out that turn, and we need to take out that turn there. Everybody will move that over there. That will work. So now that should be a little bit safer for us. We want to remove that. This guy's not making the turn at all. That guy can do this turn, and that guy can do that turn, and that's an intersection and an intersection. There we go. So now we've got all of that in place. I'm going to try and... we shouldn't have this turn available here. I don't think will be required, but let's just make sure that's out of the way there. And similarly, we don't want that, and we definitely don't want anybody parking anywhere here. Yeah, so hopefully now things will become a little bit better. Oh, we still have people parking underneath there. That's okay. I may have to upgrade this road segment just a tad to allow for that third lane in there, actually. Do we have an asymmetrical one? We do. So if we were to do that, that should be okay. And here, I believe we can remove that intersection there as well. So let's remove that one. We'll remove this guy. We definitely don't want any turners to be doing that. No turning there. So I think now things should be flowing a little bit better in this general location. So things, yeah, I think things should work. Move it with a bit of a twist and turn in there would have been pretty good. And I think that's going to be okay. So let's, we're kind of at the end of the episode now, but let's quickly fix some of the things that we broke. So what I will do is I will add the little path in there, kind of to just give us some stuff on this one again. Similarly on the other side, let's get the little path going at the back there. Oh, there we go. Immediately got something popping in there, but that's actually not what I wanted. I wanted up there instead. So let's quickly do that. Give us something like that in here, and like so, and then do something a little bigger there and a little something like that. There we go. So now that's going to fill in that area a little bit more with some really tallish buildings, I think. And we'll see about cleaning up the rest, but that should be fairly workable. That's okay. On the other side, I don't think that's going to be too busy, so should be okay. It's a bit tight for these big trucks to be making their moves, but generally it's not too bad, and it is kind of working. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now let's quickly fill in the rest of this. I think that'll be pretty good. So can I do something pretty big here? Ooh. Is that the biggest, tallest building that we've got? Might be. We do that. Yeah, and let's do... some like this, some like that. Give us a bit of this, and what we'll do is we'll fill the rest out like so, because those buildings can work pretty nicely in there. So we'll do some stuff like that. Might do. Actually, no. Let's not get too crazy over here. We might do one of these guys. See if we can get a pretty big one in there. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's pretty good. Reasonably sized buildings. That's kind of determining. It's kind of edging this interchange now, and we'll do a very similar thing on the other side. And this will be kind of the main traffic thoroughfare through here, and we'll see what we do with regards to trams and stuff like that into the future. You don't generally see a lot of this, not at least in this shape, in city environments, I think, in the kind of CBD style environments. But yeah, other than that, working pretty well. This should be working fairly well. Let's quickly move this guy. That we planned to do that quite a while ago. Where I would like it to have pretty direct access to a lot of things. It may be pretty good right here, or alternatively, we could try it somewhere over there on the main road, maybe. Don't really have room. Yeah, the main road would be pretty good, but I think maybe what we do is we'll squeeze it in over here and have it nice and close to all of these facilities at the back here. That'd be good. That would be good. Excellent. So there's a fair bit of stuff that we still need to do to kind of clean things up a little bit. Oh, look at this. That's looking pretty good. And it's looking pretty urban now. It's starting to look really urban. It's starting to look really urban in here. And I need this to be a bit more plaza-y. Okay, can we squeeze in a little bit more over here, can we? Oh, it's not gonna really look the part in there. But that's okay. That's okay. That's gonna just fill it in a little bit more here. That's a pretty big little chunk there. Okay, and if we try and look down here, oh, it's a pretty good structure that. People parking here. Yeah, thought so. Quickly fix that up. That's all good. Excellent. So now buses and everybody can just jump on straight over there. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Yeah, we've got plenty of capacity through here now. Plenty of capacity through there. No real big deals there. Okay, excellent, guys. I think that's going to be the end of the episode. Again, we spent a bit of time here. Didn't really do much more in terms of our government precinct, or our in terms of our government precinct here. But I think our CBD is starting to take a bit of shape, and I think what we need to do is this area here needs to be filled in with some higher density stuff. And then this area here, and this and also all the way up to this edge here, I think, can look pretty good. That will be a pretty nice little shaped CBD. And then we need to have a bit of a look at what's going on with our public transport. People are still super happy. We're making good amounts of money. We're growing in terms of population, not a lot, but we are growing. But I'd be keen to just kind of tie this area in over here. So this still needs to kind of be done. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode where we will continue this journey a little bit, see if there's other facilities we need to place in here. And we might have to do a little bit of work on some of our districts. Okay, thanks a lot. See you next time. Bye-bye.